How to recover with Acronis Universal Restore. You may need to replace hardware if your desktop or laptop computer crashes and does not boot. Or you want to upgrade your existing hardware and replace the old laptop or desktop with a new one. After a hardware is changed, it can take a long time to reinstall and set up your operating system, programs, and copy your files. Sometimes a simple restore operation of the backup created from the old system to a new one may result in problems, like the system becomes unbootable, BSOD. This can happen because the hardware on the new system is different from the old one, and the system does not have the specific drivers to work with the new hardware. The hard drive controller drivers and the Windows hardware abstraction layer should be changed during the recovery operation in order to make the system bootable after recovery. In this video, we will show you how Acronis Universal Restore works, how to prepare your system for restore, how to recover your system to a new computer. How Acronis Universal Restore works. The Acronis Universal Restore module is a unique technology developed by Acronis, which facilitates changing the Windows hardware abstraction layer, HAL.dll, and device drivers. Universal Restore lets you effortlessly restore your operating system, program, and files to a new hardware, which is different from the machine you backed up initially, such as recovery of a system from a Dell laptop to Lenovo. Universal Restore installs boot device drivers, e.g. hard drive or RAID controller drivers, into the system during the recovery process, so that the operating system can boot from this device. If the proper NIC drivers are present, Acronis Universal Restore will copy them into the restored system and will schedule their installation on Windows Boot Up. More information can be found in this knowledge base article. How to prepare your system for restore. The Acronis Universal option is available during the restore operation using Acronis bootable media created by Acronis True Image 2014 Premium. Other editions of Acronis True Image 2014 do not offer this feature. In order to create this media, follow the steps. Check that you are using the Premium edition of Acronis software. Go to Help and About. If not, you can upgrade your edition to the premium version using the in-app purchasing option. Make sure you have Acronis bootable media created with the premium version of Acronis True Image 2014. See our video How to Create Acronis Bootable Media. Create a disk-level backup from Windows. Step-by-step instructions on disk backup can be found in our video, How to Back Up with Acronis True Image 2014. Before proceeding with recovery, make sure you have drivers for the hard disk drive controller or chipset drivers for a new motherboard. These drivers are critical for booting the operating system and will be used by Acronis software during recovering process to make the system bootable. The driver files should have the .inf, .sys, or .oem extensions. Use the CD or DVD supplied by the hardware vendor or download the drivers from the vendor's website. If you download the drivers in the .exe, .cab, or zip format, extract them using a third-party application, for example a free 7-zip or any other. How to recover your system to a new hardware. Make your rescue media the first boot device in BIOS. Boot from the rescue media and select True Image. Click the My Disks link below Recover on the Welcome screen to start the recovery wizard. Then choose the backup of the system disk for recovery. Because drive letters in the standalone Acronis True Image 2014 may not match how Windows identifies the drives, you may need to specify the path to the backup file. In this case, click Browse and select the disk and folder that stores the backup. Choose Recover Whole Disks and Partitions and select the Use Acronis Universal Restore checkbox. If the target hardware has a specific mass storage controller, such as an SCSI, RAID, or fiber channel adapter for the hard disks, specify where to find the driver or drivers for the specific hardware at the Drivers Manager step. If the driver is stored on a CD, select the Search Removable Media for Device Drivers checkbox. If some drivers are restored on a local hard disk or network share, select the Search for Device Drivers in the following location box when it is not selected by default. Specify the path to the driver or drivers after clicking Add Search Path. Select the system disk at the What to Recover step. Then, specify the destination of the disk being recovered, New System Disk. At this point, the program checks whether the destination disk is free. If not, confirmation window will alert you that the destination disk contains partitions, perhaps with useful data. To confirm deletion of the partitions, click OK. Carefully read the summary of operations at the Finish step, and then click Proceed. After successfully recovering the system partition, exit Acronis True Image 2014. Enter the BIOS. Make the system hard drive the first boot device and boot to the recovered Windows system. Thank you for watching.